Hi, it's Rosalie with Can't Wait to Plan. How you guys doing? Oh my gosh, I'm doing this at 8:30 in the evening. I've never, usually I'm up in bed by then, but I have to help one of my dear crafty friend that I met over YouTube to celebrate her 500 subscriber YouTube hub, so milestone. So she's having a YouTube hub, and it is actually going to be posted at 7:30 p.m. Australian time tomorrow, which is Saturday. Today is Friday, and that turns out to be 2:30 a.m. On Saturday in California. So I was going I meant to do this much earlier. Things just have been really busy with my daughter, school dance fundraiser, everything going on, so I didn't get a chance to. So anyway, you can do anything you want. You can scrap lift Mel. This is for my friend Mel Walkin. Her YouTube channel is called Mel W Scrapping. And so please check the link below and join us in celebrating her milestones. Mel, you are so sweet, and thank you so much for being my friend. And I look forward to your 1,000 subscriber hub. Anyway, so I looked through some of her videos, and I really like this one. First of all, because my son also did Taekwondo back a while now, but so anyway, I had to go back and try to find those videos. But this is the one she did back in April 6th of this year. So anyway, I'm gonna use it. I think I kept the field pretty close to it. So that's what we have to go with. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here. So the only collection I have that had anything to do with martial art, and I bought this specifically with my son's taekwondo. He only did taekwondo for 2 years, or maybe even just a year and a half or something. And anyway, so I only have this one to go with anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you have to use a martial art type paper for it, but I thought some of the images would be good to have. So this is from Color Play, which is really photo play, and it's a little bit kind of shiny material. It's called Martial Arts, and this page is called Training. It's actually quite cute. It has a lot of different cut apart, and then on the other side is some icon for martial arts. You have this page that is called Black Belt. It has some really nice, I really like this, although my son never got to black belt, so I can't use it, but that's a really nice saying. A black belt is a white belt who refused to give up. Isn't that awesome? And this cute little guy kicking in the air, and it has all these really nice kind of martial arts words and so forth. And then in the back, it has this beautiful all words. I really like this font, you know, I mean, not the font, but like, you know how it's kind of, I don't know what you call it, not shabby, you know, like it's erased, and it looks really, really nice. I like that. So I actually used that one, and so did Mel. So that's perfect. This one is called Sparring, and it has 4 6x6 box. In the back, it has these also, again, some more martial arts icon and stuff. And I also used this paper. And let's see, what else was that all the paper that collection had? Yeah, I think they have 4 paper, and I only have these. Oh no, I do have the last one. Sorry, I had it, I didn't use it. So the last one, they only had 4. A lot. The photo play collection is very small, so this one is the last one, called Respect. And then in the back is a bunch of the ribbon, or whatever you call this, belt. Okay, so I didn't use that one at all. And then they also have the I bought the embellishment pack, and which came with all these, and I kind of threw it out here. I use a couple of them, so they're not all in here. but this is the rest of them. And then these words I actually cut out of the paper that I was telling you about. I cut it out of, this paper because I had cut this one and this one out on this side as an embellishment, and I end up didn't use it, but I still have it. It's actually right here is really pretty. So I cut this one out, you know, and then I got, it was really hard because the circle that perfectly matched to that size I didn't have, so I actually cut it bigger and then just kind of slowly trimming down to make it that size. And then this one I cut there. So when I did that, when I used these two, I had this one left and I didn't like that image, so I used the back and I just cut out some of the words, some of which I did use on my page, and these are some of the one that's left, which I love these words, so I really like that font. Okay, so now I'll show you what I did. So I always try to do double-sided page when I can, and so this is, let me make sure I center this. So I picked 2 pieces of black paper as a background. I used for the yellow that she used, for the gold paper that she used, I had this paper is actually an old paper from Paper Adventure. God, my goodness. And it's kind of a weird thingy. It's sort of meant to be like create a pocket like this. You just get rid of this and then you can tuck stuff in. So I just use it the whole thing, and I cut it into two strip. I used this one too, even though there's a line there, you'll see that you won't even be able to see it. So that's my yellow. And then, so I did that already here. I had these 2 yellow. You see how there's the one where I join it. It's no big deal. And then I had a red that went really well with the collection. It's almost exactly the same. So I just cut a couple of small strip and added to the bottom because I wanted this a little bit more separation, a little bit bolder separation between the black and the gold. And so that's what kind of I plan to have here. So this one is similar to what Mel did, which is the horizontal strip. No, she didn't have the horizontal strip of paper. She had the horizontal photos, but I decided I didn't want to do the tearing of the paper. I just wanted a clean cut for my son album. So I just cut it out and did a band of gold paper, kind of with the red accent on the bottom there. So that's the red. And then I took the same red paper and I did I cut out 2 strip, slightly different. This one go horizontal, so I thought that's like perfect for this this horizontal page. And this page I decided to go vertical, and so this one, even though it's horizontal, I thought it would work like this. Okay, so I forgot to add the glue here, so hold on a sec. I'll put the glue on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I got everything glued down to the way I wanted it, which is just the big band of gold paper with polka dots and the black strips and the martial arts strip on the side, okay, on the top and the side. And looking at also her photos as well as the video, I can see that she did some black paint, paints, what do you call them? I don't know, speckle or whatever. I actually have never done that at all in my entire life. So I actually had bought these, there's Little Birdie acrylic pouring paint. I don't know what's the difference between a pouring paint and a paint. So, oops, I forgot to bring something. Anyway, I'm just going to try to, I took a kind of a thin, what do you call it, pointed. And I'm just gonna, I think this one is kind of thin. So it seems like the splotches are quite small. Even I think Mel's splash painting was quite a bit heavier in terms of the size, but good enough for government work, right? Because I've actually never done that before. This is kind of fun. It's called like, this almost 𝘀𝗵𝗍𝗶𝗶. Oh wow, okay, cool, right? I know. I'm sorry if I sound a bit low key, because actually I am. This is very late for me. I normally get up super early. I'm up like by 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning all the time. Get a lot of stuff done before anybody else get up. Okay, so that's okay. I think I got as much as I'm gonna get on here. I'm gonna let it dry real quick. Okay, and then in the meantime, let's put this away so I don't accidentally get something black paint on there. In the meantime, I had, these are the photos. I did the photos, I print the photos out. I kind of crop it because when we took it, we took a lot more of the spectators and the other kids and stuff, but I blew it up and some of it is really sort of fuzzy because he was in motion. But anyway, I blew up six photos and crop it to about 4 1/4 by 2 3/4 size, and I mat it with, first I printed with a border. I just printed at home. These are not the best photos, so after the layout is done, I may actually have it, because I think I'm running out of ink, I may actually have it redone at the Walmart or whatever, and then just I can just glue right on top of this. But I mat it with red and black on that, which I think it pops it really nicely onto this side. So these 3, I think I'm gonna have on, they're about the same size. And then on this side, my boy is a little bit smaller scale, so I'm gonna have it over here. Okay, so this one, I already got everything matted and got the glue in the back. And then this one I'm gonna have here. All right, so let me go through the next component of her thing. I don't think I'm gonna do this because that's basically what I replaced with these. So I'm gonna, I worked on some tags to mimic the tags that she has here. Now I'm not gonna do 2 tags on the page since I'm doing a double-sided, a double page layout, but let me show you what I've done ahead of time because I had to get things planned out so the video can be super fast. So I got some red, and I the same paper that was here, but in this case I put a little bit of distress ink on the walnut stain on the outside, on the edge here, just to, when it goes on here, it's a little bit, and it's Taekwondo, right? It can be kind of messy and stuff like that. And then I put it on a foam pad, and so on. And then I did the same thing, foam pad on the black one, just kind of a similar, not a little bit smaller in size. And on the black one, I put an extra foam pad on here because I know on the page I'm gonna have it kind of like that. So now, because of the extra foam pad here, it's gonna sit flat and not lopsided on my paper. Okay, so this one I'm gonna have it over here, and actually I'm gonna glue that down onto each other. And I did the same thing, but on this side I'm gonna have it going horizontal like that. Okay, so on this side I think I can glue them together here, and that way it's all, this is actually not even foam, they're just some thick cardboard thing that I saved when I won't even explain where I got it from, but anyway, I just felt bad throwing that away, so I actually pick it apart and save it. So now I have this. It's almost like foam. It's nice and thick, and it's good for stuff like this, you know? Like when you had to make things, instead of getting foam pad, because this is a big piece, so you're not even, on this side, I think I'm going to do kind of a little bit kitty corner like that. All right, so there we go on here. And then I wanted to get some, oh, this one got some paint or something on here. Yep, some paint, that's okay. This is one of the embellishment from the embellishment packs. I got that. I cut out this little guy from the paper, it was from the paper with all the words, this one, that guy right there. So in one of the strip I had extra, so I cut him out, and I'm gonna glue them together here on top of this one tag. And then on this tags, I cut out those words. I'm gonna layer some of these words onto the tag. I had them already glued down, and on one side I have foam pads on there, so that's gonna work well there. Okay, hopefully this is gonna, so I got this, and this, one of the photos, he is getting a new belt. He went from green to blue. So the only color belt they had in the embellishment pack was a white, a black, and a red. So I'm gonna color this one blue, and actually I'll do that while we're waiting too. That way you can see what I use. I was a little concerned because the paper is kind of shiny, seems like it's a little glossy, you know, so I wasn't sure if it's going to really take alcohol markers or anything like that. But then I remember I had bought these. Didn't even show it in a haul. I need to show it to you guys. I bought these 𝘂𝗪𝗃 Archer and Olive's pen, and they're like, I can't remember what they're called. That's what they're called, 𝘂𝗪𝗃. And basically they're acrylic paint, I think, but they're paint. And this one is the 0.7 millimeter tip, and it's really nice. I tested on a piece of scrap paper that's the same material as the thing, and it's just retained. And basically I got it at a recommendation. I used to do Happy Planner, and I was watching, oh my gosh, what is her name? Bumblebee, or Planning with Bumble, and she had these. I guess they had given it to her to try out, and you can use these to paint over stickers. You know, the stickers from the planner, to change the color. So I was like, oh my god, that is so cool. Just checking. Yeah, these are all dry. So yeah, you can see that once I prime it, which I did, I wonder if I should leave a little white border kind of to I should also test it with regular alcohol marker to see if that should work as well. I'm not sure, but I was kind of pretty sure that this one would work, because that was the whole reason of me buying it, because I knew that you can paint over stickers and other color too. It doesn't have to be white. Supposedly you can paint it over other, actually I should have tried that, onto other color, and it's supposed to take over like a paint. So that way, that would be kind of cool, because I think the one time I saw her do that, she painted over, maybe you can't paint it over something dark, it's super dark, you know, if your color is lighter, but she painted over a sticker that was pink or something, and she changed the color to blue or whatever it was. So it was kind of cool. So when they had the sale quite a while ago, I didn't put it away, but I put it down, and I kind of forgot to do the haul video for that, because it was kind of like a compilation, what do you call those, compilation haul, crafty haul, because it's not a you know, all from the same company, because I didn't buy that much from them. Yeah, I like that it's not completely, I don't want to fill it up like that, so that way you can see a little bit more on the white. So that's this is awesome. I love it. Okay, so let's lay out this side first, because this side is the side that I was kind of wanted to mimic her as my, look how cute he is. The picture, the photos are such bad color right now. So she laid out quite a bit more straight, a little bit straighter than me. I think because on this side you'll see in a little bit, I can't really lay it straight, so not as straight. She didn't have her straight, but you know what I mean. It was kind of more like in a line. And this one, I think what I'm going to do is kind of go down a little bit like that, because on this side I have to do it that way because it's vertical. So I didn't want to make them too different, you know. Actually, I should have, oops. Now I glue it already. I didn't put too much glue, so maybe I can pull it up a tad. There you go. Because on this side, I'm going to save it so I can add journaling later. Because I didn't have, normally I would have the journaling already done, but today I didn't have time and I have to get this done, so I'm not going to do that yet. Okay, so now this, I can just put that. I thought it'd be kind of cool too. Do it like that. See? So now it's completely flat. And then this one, I thought I would do these 𝘄𝗶𝗫𝗃 Taekwondo men. And this one, I'm going to cover that one because now it looks like he only have one arm. Kind of weird looking, I think. So I'm going to kind of have this guy overlapping a little bit. And here my son is, you can't see it, but he's holding a nunchuck. And I could not get this nunchuck to work. This is the only one they had in the embellishment box. I didn't like it here. I didn't like it anywhere. So if any of you have, if you're watching the video and have some idea on where I can put this nunchuck, let me know. But I don't like it at all anywhere. So I'm not going to use that. And then on here, I thought I'd put it right here because he's in training. I thought that's cute. That's part of the embellishment pack there. Okay. Is that straight? It's really hard to see because I'm trying not to stick my head in there. All right. So now on this side, so yeah, I think this is perfect for me to write down some journaling or maybe typed up. And then on this side, look how cute he is. I'm going to do it kind of going down. Down like this maybe. Have some white here. This one I was just going to have here. Actually, let's do that first. That way it's out of the way. Okay. And then I was going to do these words. So let's try that. I don't know which one. Hey, boys, no licking there, okay? Yeah, something like that. I gotta remove the phone back here. Do these first before I put the photo. That way I can adjust the photo a little bit. I thought this was super cute right here. you know, just kind of, I wish I had made the, I didn't have any more of this red paper. This is actually a little bit different than this red. This is one that I used to back the paper. It's a little bit darker, and I kind of like it better. And I ran out of the paper, so, but I wanted to make the flag, the tag, a little bit longer, so I can have a few more words. But I guess that's how it goes. But I'm glad I used that up, because boy, a lot of these papers are. And then I thought, this is such a cute little thing, say martial art. I was just gonna have it right here. I already put it on the same foam thingy that I had, and our beautiful belt, which is going to be right here, because his belt picture is right here. So it's just like a row of embellishment going down. So now let's see if these going to look good like that. You know what? I'm just going to put it down. It's so late already. I got to make sure that this actually get uploaded, because you know how long that can take, right? In terms of the YouTube, right? Depends on, I'm glad it's in the evening now, because I think then it's not going to be, there's not going to be as many people. See, so I'm going over kind of the joining where I had the paper join right there. So that, like I said, you can't even see. Oh my gosh. Did I even restart this? Yes, I did. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, did I restart that thing? I'm going to do it like that or this way? I'm going to have it like that. Okay. I think that's actually all I did. And, you know, in comparison back to this, I think it's kind of very similar. I do want to add a few stars, but I didn't have time to die cut some out. But I found some star dies that I'm gonna cut a few and just kind of sprinkle it on here as we go along. Because you see how she used a thicker brush, and I use a too thin of a brush, so my spot is smaller. But hey, you know what? It's my first time splashing paint, so I'm glad that worked out well. So anyway, thank you again for stopping by and watching. Make sure again to check out the other YouTubers that's participating in Mel walked in 500K subscriber celebration, and you are congratulations, my sweet friend, and I hope you well. And she's from Australia, by the way. Please go and subscribe to her channel. She is so good. She does, gosh, I think she does like one scrapbook layout every day almost. But in any case, congratulations, my friend. I will see you guys later, and take care. Bye.